Hello everybody, welcome to the Sound Test Room. Today we are taking a look at the Lekato Looper and Drum pedal. Very cool. 40 loop memory slots, okay? 4 minutes per memory slot, so up to 160 minutes over your 40 slots. Drum machine that you can also have a count in and start, which is incredibly cool for the looper and super useful. Okay, you get software with it that allows you to export your waves or import your waves, your loops, etc. What else do we have? Cool stuff. I'm going to just show you the input. So stereo input, perfect for keyboard players. This is. So you could plug a mixer in there, a synth in there. You have an external control pedal for swapping between loops. Then you have your left and right outputs. On the back, you have a USB-C to USB-A for connecting to your computer. That does come supplied with the pedal. Okay, now the power supply does not come supplied with the pedal, so you're going to have to buy one or use one of your 9-volt center negatives. They are 9-volt center negative. That's hard to say. Center negative power supplies. Right, let's get this back on the stand so we can do the demo. I'm just going to readjust my mic and sit back down. Right, that's better. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to use the Arturia Mini Freak to record stuff in for loops and things, right? So left and right output from the Mini Freak go into the let's see, right and left inputs on the pedal, and then the output from the pedal, right output here and left output here, go into my audio interface or into your amp or wherever you like. And then we get our power supply here and plug it in. Right now, just sort this out and get this plugged in for you, and we'll be good to go. Right, so it'll boot up in just a sec. There we go. Now, you'll see that the screen is a little bit bright. I can't adjust the brightness inside the unit, and it's a little bit bright for the camera that's filming this. So I'm just going to use some of this lighting gel and put it over here, and you will see that you'll be able to see the screen perfectly now. Okay, so that's a little tip as well. If your screen's too bright and you want to film something, just buy some lighting gel. It's a couple of quid from Amazon, and you cut a bit out and you're golden. Right, okay. Right, so first of all, on the left-hand side, we have the looper section, and on the right-hand side, we have the drum section. To swap between sections, super easy. You'll see at the moment it says memory. So these are our memory slots, all the way up to 40. So we'll leave it on slot 1. If we press this, we go to fade out. Now we can have a fade out when we stop the looper pedal of up to 5 seconds. I'll leave it on 1 second for now. But having a fade out is dead handy. Then you have your volume level for the loop coming out. You can set your volume level for the loops going in with whatever it is, your mixer or your keyboard, your guitar amp, whatever. Press it again to go back to memory. To get to the drum section, all we do is press this. And underneath this, it says rhythm. And this is where you can select one of 100 drum patterns. Now, at the moment, it's on pop 1 and it's 4/4. If I click this again, it'll go down to BPM. So I can change my BPM. Maybe we'll set this at, I don't know, 105. Then we have the volume of the drums. So if I go back to select, and I press this now, you'll see that we have our drum pattern playing, and we can change our drum pattern. Now, the drum patterns aren't recorded with the loop, okay? But they are interchangeable with the loop, if you know what I mean. Anyway, we can select a different one. They're preset, so you can change the BPM as you go. So if I go to select, but we've got absolutely tons of these: rock, metal, 6/8 there, disco, funk. Blues. Let's change the volume up a little bit. A pattern for everything. hip hop. I'd turn the volume down for that. Jazz. Jazz is really nice. Anyway, look, you get the idea. If we carry on, like we've got Latin, fusion, loads of different time signatures. (11/8). Now, what's really cool is the metronome section. So this is really great if you want to practice, well, A, keeping time, but if you want to practice different time signatures, because the metronome in here has loads of them, look. So we've got 2/4, 3/4, all the obvious stuff. 5/4. But 6/8, 9/8. 11/8, 12, loads. Right, let's go back to pop. Let's get back to our 105 BPM. Now, let's go over to memory mode. One of the coolest features of this is it has a counting. Oh, you also get an instruction manual inside the box as well. Okay, so, oh, and I'll just quickly show you the box. Just, you know, it's just a box. Okay, so the coolest thing here is that, right, you can record, like I said, up to 4 minutes per slot, which is plenty for the looper. This is sound from that I'm going to start with from the Mini Freak. If we press this button here, now, for instance, as any normal looper, as soon as we press record and double, it will start to record. So while I'm playing, it'll just continue. And then it'll loop, right? But now it's in dub mode. So if I press this, it'll come out of dub mode, back in dub mode, out of dub mode. So a couple of ways to get out of dub mode. And then stop. Or I could overdub. I'm in dub mode now. You'll see you've got a progress bar. Out of dub mode. Out of dub mode. Stop. You hear that little fade out? That's your fade out. So let me show you that again. I'm going to go to, I'm going to go, and you'll see it says memory one now has got something recorded. I'm going to go to fade, set this to say 3 seconds. I'm going to play the loop. So start it here. Press stop. And it fades out over the street. That's great for the looper. Right, now, let's get back to our memory. And let's long hold this or long hold this. So you see underneath it says major control. It says hold for delete. So we can long hold this and it will delete that audio, right? Clear. But you can also do exactly the same thing here. If you long hold this, it will delete that audio as well. Now, this is where this pedal, for me, gets epic. If we switch major control on, what will happen is when I hit record and dub, it will give me a 4-bar counting, a 1-bar counting, 4-beat counting, right? Then it will start to play the drums at the BPM and the drum pattern that we have selected. So for example, we're just using pop 1 for now. We could choose another one in a bit. So to get this going, we need to be in our memory mode here. And listen, once I press, let me just have a quick think. Okay, that'll do something like that. So I'll get a 4-bar counting now because this is on. Awesome, we're in dub mode. Come out of dub mode. I'm going to choose another sound. Make adjustments on the synth. Okay. I'm in dub mode now. I can jump in anytime I like any looper. Done. Come out of dub mode that way. Find another sound. Nice. Adjust the volume to a level suitable. Okay. You can just jump into dub anytime I like. Watch me progress bar. Now, of course, fade out our 2 seconds. Now, of course, I don't have to come out of dub mode. I can carry on overdubbing, and I'll show you that in a sec. Right, so you get the basic idea. Let's go to, and your memory will be automatically saved, by the way. No need to worry about saving anything. If you come to another memory slot, right, and twin it off or come out of it or whatever, as soon as you go back to memory slot 1, which has something recorded, stop. Now let's just go to our fade out and switch that down to nothing. Right, so now when I press play, it'll just stop. Right, let's go to memory slot 2, which is empty, and let's set up another rhythm. So we'll click over to drum and go to select. Let's see, let's play it. Let's maybe something funky. And some of these have fills as well. I think they nearly all have fills actually. Okay. Turn my volume down a little bit for that. Let's find a sound. So this time I'll give you a demonstration of continual dub, right? So I'll just give this some level. And I'll just use this same sound, but I'll just build on it. So go back into your memory side, now your looping side. Give me a count in. Okay, cool. Now, right, wasn't pressing it hard enough. Right, so, right. Let's continue with our overdub now. I wasn't sure what was happening there, but obviously it's a foot pedal. I have to hit it a little bit harder than I would think. Right, okay, so I'm going to go back into dub mode now and I'll continually overdub for a bit. So I won't change the sound. I'll just go up a bit in the octaves. Just overdubbing. Maybe change the sound for just some fun. What we got going on here. Now what you can do is change the drum pattern. And it won't change the BPM. So it will stop the drums if you're on the drum side, and it will stop everything if you're on the memory side. Okay, so cool. So now we've got two, and just to prove our first one is still there, of course. Okay, let's see. Memory 3. Let's choose another drum pattern because I think it's great having the drums. Let's go with something not metal. Let's see what that is. Let's try. We've got some jazz stuff, which is nice somewhere. Jazz. Yeah. Well, I can have the jazz a little bit louder. Let's find. Yeah, that's nice. Now we're in overdub modes. Get out of that. Okay, dub mode. of dub. You get the idea. Let me just, I wouldn't want to keep that one. So the other way to clear it, obviously, is just hit this and clear. And then you're back to memory slot 3, clear. Anyway, guys, there you go. I could go on recording bits and pieces. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. At the moment, this is on Lekato's website. Now, I'll put a link in as well, but I'll put a couple of links in. I'll put one in for Amazon. I'll put one in for Lekato's site. At the moment, you can get this for £62.66p direct from Lekato. So I'm going to leave it there. You get the idea. Anyway, there's the Lekato Loop and Drum. Marvelous. For keyboard players, it's great. It's really good. And very easy to use, nothing complicated. You have a rhythm side, you have your looper side and your rhythm side. Your merge button will give you the counting and the drums when you're recording, but it doesn't record the drums to your loop. So there you go. Anyway, top job, cool beans. I will see you later. Ta-ta.